I hope you all are fine and welcome to the next video. The next part of the quadratic equation, that is called as the solution of quadratic equations by factorization. Solution of quadratic equation by factorization. Before that, I must say to everybody, stay home, stay safe and take prevention for this COVID-19, and I am also taking prevention for it. So the next part of our discussion is solution. Solution means solution of what? Solution of the quadratic equation. Solution of the quadratic equation. So what is a quadratic equation? Quadratic equation is a degree 2 equation. So if it is degree 2 equation, so according to the degree 2, then the solution must be 2. So how much the degree? That many solutions. So now the degree is 2, so the solutions will come to. Solutions means answers. In very rough English it is called answers. So the answers for the quadratic equations will come to, because look at it. I said this is the ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So in our previous chapter, when we were reading about polynomial, what you wrote? You wrote this one as ax square plus bx plus c. Look, here without 0, equal to 0 is not there. So this expression is a polynomial expression. Polynomial expression. And this expression is an equation. What is this? This is called quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. Okay, so it is an equation and this is a polynomial. It is a quadratic polynomial. You can say quadratic polynomial. You can say quadratic polynomial. Why quadratic? Because the degree is 2 here. Degree is 2 here. Equation is equal to 0. Both sides are there. And when it is polynomial, only the expression is there. Ax square plus bx plus c. I hope the doubt on polynomial and equation is clear now. Now come to the point. I said you the solution of quadratic equation. Solution of quadratic equation, when you are doing the answer, you are finding out the answer for this solution. How many answers came? That is called as the 0. That is called, you are calling it as zeros. How many zeros are coming? Alpha and beta, 2 zeros are coming in quadratic polynomial. Here also you should not say zeros. Here you have to say roots. What do you have to say? Roots of the equation. Root of the quadratic equation. Roots of the quadratic equation. Roots of the quadratic equation. You have to say. So what you are saying in equation case, you are saying roots. And in case of the polynomial, you are saying zeros. Look at it. Look the difference. In case of polynomial, you are saying zeros. And in case of equation, you are saying roots. Same. 2 roots will come because the degree is 2 here. So what is the degree? 2. So 2 roots will come. What are the 2 roots? Let it be alpha and beta. So now one thing I must explain you. These roots, when you will get the value of these roots, that means when you will get the value of x, x will give you 2 values. X will give you 2 values, that is alpha and beta. Alpha and beta. In case of polynomial, so now I am rubbing polynomial, I am not confusing you. Now you see in equation case. So how many roots are coming? Alpha and beta. 2 roots are coming. So when these 2 roots will be put in the place of x, when these 2 roots, the values of 2 roots will be put on the place of x, the equation will be 0. Then those are satisfying the values for the x and for the equation. So now I hope you understood what are the roots. Roots means the solution. Solution, how many? 2 solutions. Why 2 solutions? Because it is a second degree equation. What is the format of a second degree equation? Ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. What is it called as? It is called as a quadratic equation. Understood? Now you just go for the solution by factorization. What he said? He said to do it by factorization. Factorization sometime in other books called as middle term splitting. Middle term split. Middle term split method. Middle term split method. Factorization. That is called as factorization. Factorization means you are just dividing the equation into some factors. So when these factors will be multiplied, the equation will come for us. Now you see what is my equation? My equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So now you see what is a called as? A is called as the coefficient of x square. B is called as coefficient of x. C is called as constant, pure number. So when I am saying about A, B, C, I am talking about numbers. But when I am saying about x, that is called as the variable. It is very clear to you now. Now you see in this expression, how many terms are involved? First term, second term, third term. So we are going to split the which term? We are going to split the middle term. So what is the middle term? The middle term is bx. So right now we are going to split bx into 2. Okay, we are going to split the middle term into 2, by which we are going to go for the factorization, or we are getting the factorization. Let's go for an example. Before doing that, I am giving you some tips, tips which will help you how to do. The first step for this, when you are starting the factorization, you please write your ABC, A, B and C. First you write your ABC, that is what, how much you have to write them, how much your ABC. First you write, then you just see the first step very carefully. What is that? You have to multiply C into A. What I said? C into A. Very slowly I am saying C into A. The first step is C into A. Clear? And after multiplying the C into A, something it will come. Okay? Now you have to go for the factor of C into A. What is it is coming? Take the factor of C into A. Take some factors for C into A. Okay? And now second step is very important step. After getting the C into A, suppose C into A is 12. And here it is C, it is 2x square plus 3x. Suppose I am saying here it is C is my 2. So now what is my A? A is equal to 2. I am writing here A equal to 2. What is my B? Let it be 3. Okay, B is 3 now. What is my C? C is 2 now. Very good. Now what is my first step? I said to you, my first step is C into A. What is my C into A? 2 2s. What is that? 2 2s is 4. Clear now? I hope it is clear to you. Now you see, after C into A, you have to take the factor of C into A like this. What I am writing here, take some factors for C into A. So C into A came, that is 4. Then I have to judge some factors. 4 1s are 4 or 2 2s are 4. Like this I have to judge some factors. So what are my factors? 1, 2, 4. These are my factors came for 4. Understood? Now what you have to do? You have to take suitable factors. You have to take suitable factors which will give you, after multiplication, C into A. Suppose I am taking one factor is 4, another factor is 1. After multiplication, see, after multiplication of 4 into 1, what is 4 1s? It is coming 4. And after judging the factor, I am writing here, after judging the factor of C into A, take the appropriate factors to split. Take the appropriate, not appropriate, take the suitable. Take the suitable, correct. Suitable factor, take the suitable factor for splitting the middle term. For splitting the middle term. Splitting the middle term. I am again explaining it, don't worry. Splitting the middle term. What I said? After judging the factor of C into A. Look, C into A, 2 2s. 2 2s. What is that? 4. So I judge my factors. 4 1s, 2 2s. I judge my factors. I wrote my factors. Clear? After that, you have to judge which factor among these three, which factor is suitable for splitting the 3x. Which factor? So now you see how you will do. When you will multiply those two factors, suppose I am taking 4 1. After multiplying 4 1 ja 4 is coming. That means my C into A is coming. What is my C into A? My C into A is here 4 now. So after judging my factor 4 and 1, 4 1 ja is giving 4. But this is the important step. When you will add those two factors or subtract those two factors, your B must come. What is your B? 3. When I am adding 4 and 1, what is coming? 5. C into A came. This is right. By taking 4 and 1, C into A 4 is coming. But when I am adding 4 and 1 or I am subtracting 4 with 1, my B must come. What is my B? B is 3. So, what the factor will be? Definitely the factor will be, now my factor is 4 and 1. So, when I am doing 4 minus 1, 3 is coming. But now what the factor became? 4 minus 1 became. The factor became 4 minus 1. Minus 1 not in the factor of 4. See, in the 1 to 4 is the factor of 4. Here minus 1 is not there. So I cannot take these two factors. I cannot take these two factors to split the B. Understood? So suitable factor, appropriate factor you have to judge. Similarly, another one is pending 2 1. If I am multiplying 2 into 1, C into A, what should come? 2 2s are 4. So, but when I am multiplying 2 into 1, 2 1s are 2 is coming. So, these two factors are not also going to be judged as the suitable factor. So, this equation 2x square plus 3x plus 2 cannot be splitted in middle term. Sometimes it will also happen. The reason will be said later. But try to know about the factorization. What is the factorization? Factorization, first you multiply C into A. Very slowly I am saying. After C into A, judge your factor. What is C into A is coming? Now C into A is coming 4. I judged it. Then take the factor of 4. Factor of 4 is 4 1s are, 2 2s are. So 1, 2 and 4 are the factors. Now take two suitable factors. That two factors when you will multiply, it will give you C into A. And when we will add or subtract, it will give you the B. Then we can go for that. With that two factor, we can go for the middle term split. Okay. Now I am doing an example sum for you. I am doing an example for you by which you can understand it nicely. See now. Fonda is clear to you now. This is the principle for factorization. Okay. C into A. Then take the factor of C into A. Just two suitable appropriate factor, by which you will multiply them, you will get your C into A. And when you will add or subtract them, you will get the B. Then split the middle term with those two factors. That is the funda behind the factorization. Understood? Now you see how I am doing my sum. Why it cannot be splitted also, I will say that later. Now you see. Now I cannot split it. Why? Because my two factors never giving me. My two factors are giving me the C into A. But when I am adding or subtracting the factor, it is never giving me the B. For that reason, I cannot split the middle term. For that reason, this equation cannot be splitted. That means this equation has no roots, no solution for this. Like that, you have to write there is no solution because no middle term splitting can be possible. So, let's go for an example for it. How we can go for the factorization. By an example, it will be easy for you to understand the factor. Okay, now you see. So I am taking one equation from your book. That is, the equation is given to you. Example 3, 2x square minus 5x, 2x square. It is given 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equal to 0. See, this equation I am taking 2x square. It is base number 107 and example number 3. Example 3. Okay, 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. So now this we have to by factorization. Why? We have to do it by factorization. Factorization. Okay. We are going to do it by factorization. So don't worry. Very easy sum. How to do? I am saying to you, see. Now, after getting this last equation, what I took, I cannot split the middle term. The reason is that something, after judging the equation, if the equation is in this format ax square minus or plus bx plus c, first of all, blindly, you have to find out one thing, that is called as discriminant. Say with me, that is called as discriminant. What is that called as? Discriminant. 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 What is that called as? Discriminant. And can be symbolized by big D. Okay. This, why I am saying this discriminant? This discriminant will say you, this D will say you whether this equation will give you solutions or not. The roots it will give you or not, it is depending on this discriminant. So you will say, sir, how to find discriminant? Yes, very easy. There is a formula for it. You have to remember this formula nicely. So the formula is B is equal to B square minus 4AC. So one thing you do very clearly, when you solve the equation, first of all, your duty is to write the coefficients. What is the coefficient? A. What is A? A is equal to 2. Very good. What is B? B take with sign. This is total is your B. This is minus 5. Now what is your C? 3. Now you got your ABC. C is plus 3. Take with sign. Plus 3. If it is minus, then minus 3. Now it is plus 3. So A, B, C has been taken. Now blindly, in any method, exam question is going on or asking in any method, please try to find out after just looking the equation that is in the quadratic equation format. You have to find out the discriminant. What is discriminant? Discriminant will say the nature of root. That means the roots are possible or not. It will say. Okay. So what is the discriminant? D. What is the D? That is B square minus 4 into A into C. Very easy formula. B square minus 4AC. See now, put it here. What is your B? Minus 5 square. Do it like this. Very clearly you do. Don't do it in rough. Into A. What is your A? 2. What is your C? 3. Now what is coming? 25. Why? Minus square is plus. 5 square, 25. 4 2s are, 8 3s are, 24. Now what is D coming? D is coming 1. So what D came? D came 1. Now you will say, sir, you said now the D will say you the roots. Then there is a condition for D. I am writing here. Try to remember this also. Very, very important. This person is V, I. Very, very important. Please try to remember it nicely. D के 3 conditions are there. D will be greater than 0, D will be less than 0, and D will be equal to 0. After getting the D, you judge on which condition it is satisfying. Now my D is 1. 1 is definitely greater than 0. My D is greater than 0 now. If greater than 0, my D is coming greater than 0, then compulsory there are 2 roots. Roots will come. Then 2 roots means, what are the 2 roots I said you? Alpha, beta. Roots are possible. Possible. Clear? After you know, now you know the roots are possible. My D is greater than 0. Then you start your factorization or other formulas they are asking. On that formulas you start it. Now our formula is factorization. Now our discussion point is factorization. Now you start by factorization. You know that my roots will come. Then you proceed by factorization tips. Now if the D is coming less than 0. Less than 0 means negative. If the D is coming negative, then you straightforward you write here alpha, beta are imaginary. Imaginary. That means no alpha, beta will come. No imaginary. Okay. So no alpha, beta will come. No roots will come. In last sum, when I said you cannot split it, when you will calculate that D definitely is coming less than 0. For that reason, splitting is not possible. But now D is greater than 0, splitting is possible. I will show you how to split it. Don't worry, try to understand this. Then if the D is coming here 0, After solving like this, the d is coming 0. Then roots are possible. Alpha and beta are possible. Possible means the roots are possible. The roots are possible. You will ask me, sir, what will the nature? Nature means two roots are coming. Here alpha beta are possible. One root will be greater than the other. When d is greater than 0. Alpha must be greater than beta or beta will greater than alpha. That like that it will come. See, now it is greater than 0. When we do this sum, you will see that definitely one root will be greater than the other. Similarly, when d is less than 0, no need to do that sum. There you write due to discriminant is less than 0, roots are imaginary. Means imaginary. We can imagine. We cannot find out the roots. When d is equal to 0, we can go for right alpha and beta are possible, roots are possible, and one root will be equal to the other. One root will be equal to the other. So this alpha greater than beta, alpha beta no imaginary, alpha equal to beta, these are called as nature of roots. So what is discriminant doing? Discriminant is judging the nature of the root. By doing this, you can able to say whether the roots are there or not. So first of all, when you saw the equation, write your coefficients and find out the discriminant first with the formula b square minus 4ac. Get the d and judge whether it is greater than 0 or less than 0 or equal to 0. When it is greater than 0, alpha, beta, the two roots are possible, but one root will be greater than the other. Maybe beta greater than alpha, alpha greater than beta. So d is less than 0, negative, d is coming here, negative numbers. Definitely roots are imaginary, no real roots. Roots are imaginary. Next, when d is equal to 0, we can say then alpha beta are possible, means roots are possible, but one root will be equal to the other. I hope you understand this. So first, when you look at quadratic equation, first write ABC and calculate the d. After getting the d, see to which condition it satisfies. After that, you proceed to the sum. Now my sum is by factorization. Let's do by factorization. I hope you understand this. This is a very, very important part. Please try to remember it very carefully. If any doubt is coming, please ask me on my personal number. And whenever you are judging a video or watching a video, please put earphones by which the sound will be clear to you, and watch very carefully without any disturbance, by which the funda of these things will be clear to you, and you can clear the doubts on my personal number. Now you see how I am going to calculate the factorization, solving the factorization method. Clear? So what I said, factorization method. Factorization method is otherwise called as middle term splitting method. Middle term. What is the middle term now in this equation? See now, 2x square minus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. A is 2. B is minus 5. C is 3. Then what is the middle term? Middle term is minus 5. So what is your B now? Minus 5. Here it is, I already wrote minus 5. What are the first step I said to you in factorization? Again I am saying factorization first step is C into A. Take C into A. What is your C? Plus 3. What is your A? 2. 3 2s are 6. What I said to you after that? After that I said to you to take the factor of the 6. What is the factor of the 6? First one is 2 3s are 6. Second factor is 1 6 are 6. So 1 2 3 6 are the factors. 1 2 3 6 are the factors for 6. Now what I said to you, step number 2, you have to judge appropriate factor to get the B. What is that? Minus 5. How we can get minus 5? By taking 6, 2, 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 2 minus 3, minus 1, 3 minus 2, 1. So 2 plus 3. Then 6 minus 1. We can take 6 and minus 1. 6 minus 1, it is giving you plus 5. It is giving you plus 5. If you have 6 minus 1, it is giving you plus 5. So minus 6 plus 1. If you take, then it is minus 5. See, when you will add these two, you are getting minus 5. Not in this. In this you are getting plus 5. Some students will say, sir, 6 minus 1, why not? Because your B sign is in minus. B sign is in negative. So the big number will be in negative sign and the small number will be in positive sign, by which when you will add them, you will get minus 5. So it satisfies, what are the roots it satisfies now? Minus 6 plus 1. Now it satisfies these two roots, 6 minus 6 plus 1. When you will add them, you get minus 5. Now what I said, multiply them also. So now you are going to multiply minus 6 with 1. Minus into plus. What is coming? Minus. Minus into plus. Minus. Minus into plus. It is coming minus. Then 6 ones are 6. Minus 6. But what is your factor? Plus 6. What is your C into A? Plus 6. But what is coming? Minus 6. Can I take these roots? No, because it is never satisfying the C into A. C into A is plus 6. So both the number are in minus, I think. Then I can try here minus 2, minus 3. These two are the factors also. Test for this. This is failure now. These two, 6 and 1 is failure now. 6 and 1 is failure. Now you try 2, 3. 2 plus 3, 5. What do you require? Minus 5. So when you will put minus in both, minus 2, minus 3, it is, when you are adding, it is giving you minus 5. When you are multiplying these two, minus to minus, plus 3 2s are 6. Look, it satisfies C into A. It satisfies the B. It satisfies the B. For that reason, minus 2 and minus 3 are the appropriate factor for splitting now. Now split it. I hope you understood it. Again I am saying, don't worry. Now it is C, 2x square. Given implies, when a equal sign you are looking, please start from the implies, by which it will look nice and in the format of the math. Now I can split this minus 5. Minus 5 with minus 2, minus 3. Now I write here minus 2x and minus 3x. See, my middle term is splitted now. 2 minus 2x and minus 3x. So minus 2x minus 3x minus 5x. When you will multiply these two, minus into minus, plus 2 3s are 6, plus 6 is my C into A. So now these two factors are my appropriate factors. I hope you understood it. Plus 3 is equal to 0. Now, how many terms were there in the before step? 3 terms are there. How many terms became in the next step? 1, 2, 3, 4 steps. So 4 terms. Now, from the 2 terms, you can take common. You can take common from 2 terms. What is the common here? 2 is common here. And x square, x is power 1. So I can take x to the power 1 outside. Now what is remaining here? 2 is already gone common. X to the power 2, x to the power 1 is already gone common. So x is remaining. Minus 2x is already common. So it is 1 here. Common means to divide. 2x square divided by 2x, remaining x. Then plus divided by minus, minus 2x by 2x, it is 1. Then here it is nothing, 3 is there, minus 3, minus 3. If minus is common, minus by minus, it will be plus. Then x is there, minus by plus, minus 1, 3 by 3, 1 is equal to 0. One thing you must note after doing this, very very important for you, that is, after taking common from this, what is coming here? See, what is coming here? The same thing will come here. X minus 1, x minus 1. If it is not coming same, definitely there is some wrong in the judging the factor where you are splitting. So, again go to the factor and judge it nicely, by which it will come same. These two will remain same after taking common. Then start step I am saying. After the middle term splitting, when you are taking common, these two remain same compulsory. Otherwise your sum is wrong. Now, see now, from this and this, what is common? X minus 1 is common. Take it out. X minus 1 is taken out. Then what is remaining? 2x. Then what is remaining here? Minus 3 is equal to 0. So now you see, this quadratic equation is split, just giving you two factors. One factor is x minus 1, another factor is 2x minus 3. So it is split into two factors now. Clear? Now what I am doing, see, I am taking x minus 1 as equal to 0. I am taking x minus 1 as equal to 0. So now see the next part. X minus 1 is equal to 0. implies what will be your x? X is equal to 0 plus 1, that is 1. Clear? Now go for the second factor. What is that? 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Let's go for it. 2x minus 3 equal to 0. Then what will be your 2x? Implies 2x equal to 0 plus 3, 3. And what will be your x? 2 is multiplied here. When you go to that side, divided. 3 by 2. So 1 and 3 by 2. So what is the x came? 1 or 3 by 2. See, this is your alpha and this is your beta. 1. What is 1? It is a whole number. And what is 3 by 2? 3 by 2, divide 3 with 2, 1.5. It is more than 1. So 1 is coming more than 1, another is exact 1. So one root is coming definitely greater than the other. Why? My discriminant is greater than 0. For that reason, beta is coming greater than alpha. So like this, the mid-term splitting will be done. Some exercise sums are there. You try it and practice it. That is in exercise 5.2. And do these sums are there. Try these sums are there. Please do it and get the factors nicely. C into A and factorize it by splitting the middle term. Take common nicely and get your values. But when you are doing this sums, one thing it should be very important for you, that it is very important. First of all, after looking the sum, you calculate discriminant. What is that? Discriminant. What is that? Discriminant. Discriminant D is equal to B square minus 4AC. The formula. D greater than 0, you carry on. D equal to 0, carry on. But D is less than 0, D is negative. Don't go for these splittings. It will never give you roots because the roots are imaginary. That is called as imaginary, not real roots, imaginary roots. Thank you. I hope you understood it. The next phase I will discuss about the next video. Thank you.